In order to murder his unfaithful wife, he directly went to his wife's lover. He offered a high price of $500,000 to have him kill his wife, claiming he had a perfect plan. Because Jack was a tycoon in the financial world, he couldn't let his wife's affair be exposed. Annie was a wealthy lady, since her husband was always busy with work and had no time to accompany her. The lonely Annie began dating a painter. She often visited the studio to meet the man in secret. Annie thought her husband hadn't noticed at all, but in fact, Jack had known about it for a long time. However, for the sake of his career, Jack did not confront the issue and continued to play the role of a good husband every day. Until one day, Jack's company faced an economic crisis and was on the brink of bankruptcy. In order to claim his wife's insurance money, Jack approached the painter and asked him to kill his wife. The reason he dared to ask the painter to do this was because he had already investigated and discovered that the man was not really a painter, but a conman who specialized in deceiving lonely women. Of course, Annie was unaware of this. He was with his wife only for the money, so for $500,000, he would definitely agree. Sure enough, the painter agreed. The next day, he came to Jack's company, received a $100,000 deposit, and learned the specific plan. The following night, Jack would go out to play cards with friends, and before that, he would find a way to get his wife's key, place it in a magnetic box, and attach the box to an iron pipe in the garage. The painter could enter the garage at the same time Jack left, take the key, and enter the house. At 10 o'clock, Jack would call home using an anonymous phone card. They had agreed that when Annie answered the phone, the painter would strike, damage the lock, make it look like a burglary, return the key to its place, and finally escape through the back door. Soon, the next night arrived, and everything was going according to the plan. Jack got Annie's key, and the painter successfully entered the house. At 10 o'clock, Jack made the call, and the painter was also ready to act, listening to his wife's screams on the phone, until about 3 minutes later. When the screams stopped, he then hung up the phone. Originally, everything was perfect. There were no cameras around or in the house, making it a seemingly flawless plan. But what Jack didn't expect was that when he returned home, he saw his wife on the phone calling the police.